Welcome or welcome back, amigo friends. This is Daniel from Dan Has Fun, and last episode we have predominantly kicked Miriam off her starting location. She still has a couple of straggling little cities down south, and we still have this outlier in our territory. She's trying to build a plane in there. It's adorable. This episode we're hopefully going to go and wipe all of those out and see how much further we get. Again, hope you've been enjoying the series. If this is your first video, welcome, how you doing? But there's the rest of the playlist you might want to watch first, but it's up to you. Don't let me tell you how to enjoy your stuff. Anyway, we have a lot of planes. We're not building as many units as Miriam or even Svensgaard at the moment. Thought I'd check that between episodes. But we're not losing anywhere near as many of them either, so I think it balances out pretty well in our favour. We already did the W dance, as they call it, between episodes, so you don't have to watch me cycle through literally everything. Just maybe some things. And we also have to make note that we have a straggler infantry just sitting there. We do need to take it out so I don't forget. Let's do that now. Those odds aren't terrible. Oh, this isn't even a fusion powered unit. Oops. I thought I caught all those in the last couple of episodes, but I guess not. Oh well, not too worried about it. We have a load of drop infantry, so we can just kind of throw them anywhere they don't have an aerospace complex. Valley of the Faithful doesn't have any building, so, you know, well done there, Miriam. That's very good effort. Does she even have any aerospace complexes left? We can check this. Is it... I can never remember which button it is. Where are you, button? Here we go. This is the one. So we can go under Miriam and see what her maintenance costs are. If we don't see aerospace complexes, she has 2 left. So, Eternal Kingdom and Hacker's Hideaway. Which are... one's here, and one's here. So she only has 2 left, and we know this one was here because it's been annoying us the last couple of episodes. So everything else doesn't have any. Something else I did notice between episodes, Buddy Boy over here does have a Fission Planet Buster just sitting in place, which he's getting a drone for, which is hilarious. Let's hope he doesn't throw it at us, but if he does, I mean, it is what it is, I guess, but it's still going to be rather rude. I hope he doesn't throw it at us. Can you reach? Yes, you can. Sweet. This Jeep might as well come down south, because we need something to walk into Throne of God with. So we're going to have to clear this former out of the way. Always in the way. And then we should take this Shard Rover, and it has enough movement to go pop. 12 energy credits because we've taken the Throne of God. Unfortunately, this kind of city looks more like the toilet type of throne, but what are you going to do? And it has no buildings of any value, so we're going to have to spend all that time and money to improve it ourselves. You hate to see it.
Perhaps a careful review of your options.
I'm just going to get you out of the way too. Movie by. Cool. Okay. We have a lot of damaged ships. We are getting benefit from the Cloud Base Academy to heal them a bit quicker. But... yeah, like I said previously, I think I nerfed it in using the Thinker mod, so it's not quite as overpowered as it normally is, because it's usually crazy. I think you like fully heal in one turn, which doesn't feel right. That was the wrong button. Speaking of not feeling right. Oops. You can come down to here. You can join us. You don't need to blow that former up. It's doing diddly and squat. We don't have a lot of firepower on this side of the map, which is where our struggle currently is, but we do get bonus movement because of the Xeno Empathy Dome. Not that we're going to do that, but you need to go back to heal. You can block for him right now. Do we have a regular plane or chopper nearby that's not crazy damaged? If I attack with you, you're going to fall down. Might be worth it anyway. How many units do you have in Hacker's Hideaway? Literally 1, so this is definitely worth it. So he's going to fall down, take 30% damage, but we can take our Shard Infantry and see if we can wander straight in. Boop! 39 energy credits it is.
Request confirmation.
Please hurry that defense for me. And then beyond that, we don't need that many buildings here. So probably get a second defender. Then a network, no, because we have the virtual world, so it does double duty. This turn, are we moving any units in this location? Probably. There's a chance we can just blow this location up outright by attacking this, so let's get that done. Remain in light. Remain in the bin. And you can defend it for us. And we have a couple more ships, or planes, again. Take a shot every time I've made that mistake, because I say it a lot. That we can come over, I think, and try and block this path off as much as possible. So we can do, like, that, for example, at 8 to 3, and they can't use this road. And they only have one other road coming this way. We nearly lost that combat. That would have been very sad. Those odds aren't great. You need fuel. You, my friend, are pretty damaged. You're going to stay in place. The ominous music this game provides is very, very on point right now. It just feels like it's an onset of just death and doom for her. I don't see any anti-air around here, so I think this is a fairly safe move. Famous last words. We don't even have a way to really take this, because I'm going to have to get something over here, I'm going to have to grab a ship and go all the way across, which we can do. We are building a ship here to take out Fountain of Mercy, which we will not be taking Mercy on, I can assure you. It's just going to take us a while to get there. You can move in and just wait a turn. You probably need to just clear more fungus. We have such great movement through fungus, but it still produces the nasty mineworms we don't want to see. So I'm going to try and clear it out as much as I can. Still. Probably until the end of the game, to be honest. This copter is in the middle of nowhere. Does it want to go left? Does it want to go right? Probably left is quicker. There you go. That interceptor we're keeping in place in case we get backstabbed by our pirate colleague, who is now the second strongest power in the game. And as I've mentioned before, numbers 1 and 2 power, the game will try and set up to hate each other. So odds are the pirates' attitude towards us will get very sour very quickly. Not that it wasn't sour before, it'll just be more sour. We can't build a borehole here. Why is this unit even here? Build a forest. Clean rover formers. You are doing the automatic tubes. We want to get super roads everywhere. That's not the right button. I want the I, not the U. There you go. Now you can start wandering over. Jeep in the middle of nowhere. Let's get you protected. And this dude is going to come over and help us deal with Fountain of Mercy. Because like I said, there will be none here. Not on this day. You can help defend. You can help defend. You can even move up to defend. Copters can't block, so that's that kind of major downside, because as you've seen, if they end their turn outside of a border, they just explode. So, they are a little less versatile. But I think we can take this out pretty successfully. Valley of the Faithful we might be able to push into this turn. Maybe. What do you have left? Oh, it's a unit with absolutely no defense. We can take a low health copter in there and fix that right up. There you go. Your 1.55 combat strength is comically low at this point. So that works for me. And it then means we can do... Boop. Airdrop. Love to see it. Stop trying to build these trash units. In fact, what did I just obsolete? Probably not the right unit. Just obsoleted something, guys. I have no idea what it was. But it's probably not important. It's fine.
Request confirmation.
Just throwing units in the bin willy-nilly. There we go, and you have to do the happiness building game because you have nothing. You need to stay in place. You can move forwards, although you can't reach this turn. You can move forwards. Yes, I know the pirate base is there. It's been there for centuries. It's okay. And you're going to block for them, please. You're really damaged. I know, we have an absolutely insane amount of planes. Insane planes. Oh, it, and I didn't even know it. You cannot reach, so I'm just bring you down to blow up Eden's Gateway for me. And do you have any offensive units? You have one as artillery. So I don't really want to get smacked in the face by that. So if we do... So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can move to there and get in there next turn. And I can just... Oh, I was going to say, are you going to block? That's rude. We do have a blocker, but it's fine. And you need to stay in place, Mr. Defensive Jeep. As for our anti-air colleague, now that we know he has big nothing, we can use this to clear the former out of the way. And then next turn's going to be real bad for them. Real good for me. Real bad for them. Use that as a secondary blocker just in case. And I think we're going to move you forwards. And you forwards. And you can rest. So much resting. You can rest. You can rest. Use the interceptor to block, just so nobody can get in here. Get this former out of the way. Now she's just got formers everywhere, man. It's like, I just need you to move. Just get out of the way. In fact, this one, we have so many interceptors. The fact that we can use them offensively to clear formers feels a bit silly. But it's where we're at right now. And you also need to come forwards. You can stay in place. I know, crazy number of units. That's why these turns take so long. But it's also why we're carving her a new backside. You can use this one to do a bit of scouting. Terrible scouting, because we don't have double vision on our interceptors. We could. We just don't. We never bothered to update them when we got to neural grafting. The option was there, we just chose to not bother. Cool, that was a long old turn, but we've made some big progress already. Let's turn complete and see what she does, if she does anything. Hi, Lyle. Oh, I did wonder if Deirdre was going to settle those settler colonies. She did not.
Production complete.
You are the children of a dead planet, Deirdre, and this death we do not comprehend. We shall take you in, but may we ask this question? Will we too catch the planet death disease?
Lady Deirdre Sky, Conversations with Planet.
Cool. Advanced ecological engineering. Really good tech. Superformers are fine, it just means they terraform more quickly as you'd expect. +1 mineral bonus for all mining platforms. Actually makes naval settles not completely crap. We can build soil enrichers to make the farms better, but we barely got any. So, who cares? And we can melt the polar ice caps if we really want to help the parents, no, the pirates. Which we don't want to do.
Complete. Maximum population reached.
Yeah, we don't need more infantry. You are not making a ton of food yet, so a hybrid forest for you first. You don't have a ton of forest, but you do have some.
Complete. Production complete.
Got a network node, and you're in a golden age. You're going to keep growing as long as you have the capacity to keep growing in the space. What do you even need? Probably a hybrid forest. It's pretty much the summary of all of the mid to late game. What do you need? Hybrid forest. You need the best trees you can get. Everybody loves trees. Well, some factions more than others, but you know what I mean. What's your combat strength? Not a lot. Let's just get you out of the way. Took a while to do it, but we got there eventually. You need to heal now. As for our ship, I guess it can just go back and hide for now. Because the plane's coming with it, because it doesn't have fuel, right? We could do the W dance, but I don't feel like we really need to here. But what we can do is start messing up some more cities. I wouldn't even mind if Deirdre took a city or two. She's just so far behind technologically, it's basically just never going to happen. She puts units in the way, though, which I do appreciate. She's blocking for us, even if she's not doing it intentionally. This is where copters really are superior, though. They can just go through and just mash everything. Just mash. I have another copter here, but it's only at half health. This one is in terrible condition. And then we have one here that's almost on full health, and I think he's going to be the perfect candidate to blow up this random 3-res missile foil that she just decided to float around for, I don't know, no reason. I can't see a reason, or at least not a good one. Why are you not in the city? I'm not sure why this is just sitting next door, but I'm okay with it, because it means I don't have to prioritize it right now. Okay, that's got nothing left. We have 4 moves left, so we can be fine. We're going to take this city for sure. Coda's Pit this turn. How many moves do you have left now? 3? Well, we get to pick our poison of which location we want to put out this... I was about to say tractor, blooming heck. It's a weird-looking tractor if ever I've seen one. I'm going to have you hurry a second one of these defensive jeeps, so that this jeep can reach... Can it reach both in one turn? Oh, it sure can. And we could go over here, too. We have so many options for things we can take, guys. What a good problem to have. I think you're going to do the jump this way, because we get the planetary transit system. Let's hurry this along. And then we want to do the all the buildings game, because you have diddly squat here again. Which is weird, because you built a secret project there, yet you didn't build anything else. But whatever, you do you. We can use this guy to wander in and take Coda's Pit. Again, let's hurry a defender there. And then we want all of the buildings again. And you still have 2/3 of a move, but you can't quite reach hidden process. I couldn't see the name because the orange doesn't contrast very well against the terrain. Yeah, you guys can't reach. This is 2 1/3 movement, so we're going to have to use another drop to get there, which is fine with me, because we have one. Ta-da! Hidden process.
Request confirmation.
You are now being processed by us. And again, you have a load of rubbish in here. And we did hurry you. Cool. You can wait. I still have another that I can drop too. So I may be able to take Safe House City this turn too. What do you have in here? 2 units that have some defense. They're not completely defenseless for a change.
Perhaps a careful review of your
2 to 2 is not the way we're going to go, for sure. You guys get in there. And you can go here and attack on the same turn. Because it doesn't matter that you only have 1 fuel, you're in our city. I was going to say it won't matter even more if you just lose the battle, but you made it. I wasn't sure you were going to, but you did it. She does have some random units around, but not a ton. Wow, we are not doing well in that combat, but we did well enough. That's all we needed to do. Yes, I know, the pirates are here. These are facts. These are things we can't deny. Cool, so that's now undefended. This chopper can therefore come in and go ham on some of these stragglers. Going ham. I wonder if she'll try and surrender or not. I guess only time will tell. How many moves do you have? 14? I guess we might as well attack over here. She wouldn't expect that yet. Nobody expects the flanking attack. Or the Inquisition or whatever it is. Let's get over here. You will maybe need defending. Can we reach over here to defend? No. So we might as well go this way. We had another drop infantry, right? Yeah, here it is. Can we reach? Not quite. Oh, we can reach there. That'll work. Cool. We could reach that road. That's the exact furthest away we could go. That was perfect. Okay, dokie. Recycling tanks, children's crash, rec commons, network node. It's going to be tattooed into our brain with how many times we've had to do it. I don't see her with any more planes. Maybe. Again, famous last words, but I think we're okay. Oh, you tried to block me. Good effort. Putting the transport right outside. You cannot go this turn because you will explode. You can't reach. You can, though. I'm glad I brought another unit down here because she is trying to reinforce. Fusion rover battery. When you're defending one of those, you know you're in big, big trouble. I guess I could amphibious over here, couldn't I? Yeah, let's do that. No. No. She won't surrender because she's dumb.
Request confirmation.
There we go. He walked on water. My Jeep actually did walk on water, which was very cool of it. I almost forgot that we had some. I'm just going to have you settle in place. You can wait. And now we have a mover to get into Eden's Gateway. That sounds kind of dirty. I don't want to know what you're doing with a gateway. So, okay. Is there any reason for anybody else to move? I guess you have tons of movement, so we might as well get you into this base. That's perfect movement. Look how efficient we're being. It's almost as if I planned it. I didn't plan it. I definitely did not plan it. And if we're defending with 19-3 units, I think they're in trouble. You can't reach, so let's hope they don't have again on the anti-air, or we're going to be losing some what I would call hubris units. We're just moving them around quickly because we can. But yeah, this is kind of like Verdun if you didn't put the cheese grater on the other side. If it's just a one-sided cheese grater, this is what Verdun is. I don't have any use for you, Gun Destroyer, really. Yeah, it's not that you can go anywhere interesting, so we'll just have you hold position. You hold. You need... This foil former gets to do one more action before we disband it. You've done a good job. You got the easiest job in the world. This drop infantry, I think, I'm going to leave up top, because if the pirates do attack us, I want to have something in place to defend with. Trying to get hiccups, Daniel.
Invalid terraform command.
Oh, that's not quite flat enough. Cool, mine is then. And you... How many moves do you need? 4. So yeah, we can attack this with not a problem. You're not building an interceptor inside my territory, let me tell you. And they have no minerals yet. Because we've taken out so many cities, they have no minerals here anymore. That's hilarious. But we do have this new fancy-dancy cruiser. Thank you. I'm not even going to bother building that as a priority. Like, we're not going to hurry it, we don't need to. So let's just do the standard things. At least we don't have to build a recycling tank, because it's a naval base, and you can just sit there. You can join him. Maybe we can have a nice, you know, sandwich or hot hamburger or something.
Terraform complete.
I don't know. Is there such thing as space gravy? I don't know what the rules of engagement are on that. Either way, 14 moves for you. You cannot quite reach the Pennant Shoals, so I guess you are coming up top. Because we definitely don't need more copters in Miriam's territory at this stage. So this is predominantly going to be defense against the pirates in case they backstab. And I'd like to say this area is probably reasonably safe to do things terraforming-wise, but how safe, I'm not 100% sure, so I'm still going to be a bit chicken about it, I think. Should probably come over here, though. We don't have very many oil formers. I don't think we're going to need them, spoiler alert. But better to have some than none. You can come north with your 14 moves. Again, that's perfect. You can grab that one mineral a turn. Don't spend it all at once. And you did the jump already, right? Yeah, you sure did. Sure did, buddy. Can we break into here, do you think? I think so. Oh my word, 676 to 45. I'm going to say yes, we certainly can. Keypad base is going to get taken as well. Nice and pronto.
Request confirmation.
We are plowing through money because we're taking cities so quickly. We could dial back some of our psych at this point, but I don't really see the point. Like, we don't need to, so I'm just not going to. If somebody wants to take this city back, you go for it. But I don't see it happening. In fact, we know they don't have drop pods, so I can just block them with interceptors. So if I go here, we could block them if we don't have any infantry left. Yeah, you can't reach. You already dropped this turn, right? Yeah, you did. So you cannot reach binary bunker, even if we take out all the units. You could, though. Okay. That's good to know. So this unit could most certainly get there. So, binary bunker is defended by a nothing burger. So let's get you in here, take that out. It's nice free experience for an interceptor. Not that we really need experience on our interceptors right now. They're doing very little. Cool. Binary bunkers down. Another hurry would be appreciated. And again, we do the dance. Recycling tanks, network nodes. You do have a children's creche at least here, so we don't have to build one of those. So I appreciate that. They've moved their capitals to Dawn's Chance, which I guess makes sense. About as far away as they can get from me. Still not going to save them, though, is it? 10 moves left. 14 moves left. Cool. You're damaged. You only have 10 fuel, but you can come up here anyway. You're really damaged. You can do a drop still. Not that we can drop you anywhere super useful, but we can drop you, say, here. And then move you into binary bunker, just so that we can get another person in there for next turn. We can then use it as a leap pad. Or a launch pad, I guess is probably what they would call it. Leap pad is probably not the right verbiage, but it's fine. You can sit in place. So many units. Yes, I know they're there. I wonder if you can hear the dogs in the background again. They must have seen something they want to bark at, like another dog or something. Small little yappy buggers. They are the yappiest of the buggers. You can be defended. No units even left there to attack right now. Cool. And you have 2 moves left, but there's nowhere for you to move to. We're going to have +1 planet because we have the Manifold Nexus now, which is... I mean, it's a thing that we get. I mean, it's not crazy, is it? But it's something, I guess. You guys can move forwards. Oops, yep, thank you. If you hit spacebar on a copter and it has enough fuel to reach a city, it will do it for you, which is appreciated because I'm a dum-dum. You can stay in place. You need to block. So you're going to block there. You don't need to block here anymore, so let's go right in their face. I guess we can take this unit out too. They're building a fusion planet. Well, not even... I keep saying fusion. They're not even at fusion for Planet Busters for some reason. They have fusion tech, but they refuse to build fusion Planet Busters. It's very, very weird. Would be cheaper, but... yeah, you do you, I guess. There you go. Toast Malone. And you can heal. Cool. Again, really long turn, but we have taken so much land already. So she has how many settlements left? 7? Not even. She has 5, because these two are not hers. They look similar on the map at the bottom, but no, she has 5 bases left. Binary Bastion, undefended. Eternal Kingdom does have an aerospace complex. That's mildly annoying, but I think it's not that big a deal. And she's trying to build another planet buster. Like, what? You don't learn, old lady. The devil incarnate. The devil wears blue silk.
Production complete.
You built your Ret Commons, New Jerusalem, and you're still not happy. Maybe it's because you're undefended. That would probably be it. Let's fix that for you. Yeah. I'm still trying to work out what unit I removed from this list by accident. I'm still looking. I'm like, I have no idea. So it can't have been that important, I guess. Cool. I know. More defenders. More everything.
Its primary, Alpha Centauri A, blasts unimaginable quantities of energy into space each instant, and virtually every joule of it is wasted entirely. Incomprehensible riches can be ours if we but stretch our arms wide enough to dip from this eternal river of wealth. CEO Nwabuda K. Morgan, the Centauri Monopoly.
Thank you, Morgan. So that's just a lot more energy. I'm very curious if the recording will pick up how loud the sump pump is. It's not raining, but the snow here is melting at the time of this recording. And I work and do YouTube stuff in the basement, so I can hear it. I'm curious because I'm jacking the volume up manually to make these quotes audible. I wonder if you're going to be able to hear it or not. Alright, that's fine. If anything, it'll just add to the feel of this game. Alien noises.
Complete. Production complete.
Although I guess I've spoiled the surprise of what that noise is, so it's not that much, not that alien now, is it? Oops. It's fine. You don't know what to do. You know we're getting a hybrid forest in there.
Production complete. Production complete. Production complete. Production complete.
So much production complete. Albeit most of it's just those horrid jeeps, so it's not quite as impressive as it looks. What is your obsession with Planet Busters? She must be determined to throw one at me, which we are most certainly not letting her do. Like, absolutely not. We'll do the W dance this time just to move all these planes back, so I know who can move and who can't. Cool story, bro. Okay, cool. Okay, you have enough health to justify moving. Just over 2-1 odds, you should be fine. It is nice that we can take these bases out without having to take out the sensor, so we don't have to terraform it, which is very nice. Oh, that tile's got nothing on it other than a monolith. What? I have always investigate on, so that unit's not moving this turn. Oh dear. That's an oopsie doodle with cheese. You, then, let's move you over. Why are we not moving? What are we doing? Cancel your orders. Oh, you already moved this turn, that's why. The misclick fairy is never far away. But that's fine. There you go. There's Binary Bastion.
Request confirmation.
And we do have to do the full dance on this one. So thanks for that. Stay in place. Ship is pointless. You are crazy damage. You are not. What do you even have here? One dude. And they have -3 production. Because, again, all of the formers I haven't taken out are now here. So she's going to have a hard time even maintaining the army she has. I know it's got an aerospace complex, but geez Louise, it should still be 4-2 odds, and I'm going to lose, aren't I? Oh no, by the skin of our teeth, we did not lose. So yeah, if we walk in here, it's just going to get exploded. I know, you know that I do not care about that. Oh no, anyway. Doot. Oh, how does air defenses work when there's nobody in it? Like, what is that nonsense? Oh dear. Okay, well, I guess that's going to get one turn for free, probably, because I can't reach it with any of my remaining jeeps. I don't think can reach that. Nope, even going through the fungus it can't reach, so guess we're waiting a turn. I was hoping you might grow so I didn't have to blow it up, but that's fine. It is what it is. Again, I'm absolutely devastated, as you can tell by the inflection in my voice. You can stay in place. You can come up. You can come up as well. Nice. We should probably leave a couple of units in this area, because if he does attack us here, we want something to counter-attack with. We can probably attack Oracle's Eye with this unit, though. Again, if she continually has to build defenders, she can't build anything to attack us with. You need to heal, but we'll move you a little bit closer to the front line. If we can. Come on. There we go. He was shy. You can move forwards. I think you can move up north and wait. You can move up north and wait. Yes, I know there's a former there. Guess how much I don't care. I wish you could have it so it would alert you to units, but only ones that could hurt you. Because I don't give a flying butt cheek what they're doing with their formers. You can tell she doesn't know what to do because the formers just haven't moved. Like, she is paralyzed in, I don't know if it's fear, but it's something. Whatever she's smelling, she ain't liking. This Shard Rover, you can come up north. This Jeep stays in place. We finally got the former over here to build this incredibly useful road that we're about to build. You might as well build a tube from here to, I don't know, there. Gives you something to do. This drop infantry, in fact, is quite useful. So, we can't drop onto naval cities or sea bases, but we can drop onto the land. So we do want to start moving them over this way. Mostly. Not all of them, but the majority of them. They are going to play an important role against the pirates, potentially. So I'd like them to be ready. We can come over here and start improving this terrain too now. Sweet. Yeah, because we're not going to get bombed here. So we'll get some kelp down, let it do its spreading. You guys definitely need some help. We need to get rid of the fungus there first. This is a pretty rubbish location she settled. Like, why didn't she settle to cover this tile? Or this tile? Or this tile? Like, what was she thinking? I don't understand what she was thinking. She picked pretty much the only location where she wouldn't get any bonus resource. Very strange. Very AI-y sometimes. Cool. So we do need a chaperone for some of these units. Because as you saw, we can't drop this here. That's still too close. This one should be fine, though. But we can only get... Oh, no, we can get to there. Cool. We can just blow it up. Sweet. Could have waited. Don't want to. Not going to. But we do want to protect it. So I'm just going to sit on top of it like we're hatching an egg. You're going to need to defend too, but not right this second right now. And... I am very curious what the dogs upstairs are barking at. So I'm going to check in real time because we have cameras outside our house. So let me open up the camera app. That is not the camera app. This is the camera app. What do you want to bet, you guys, that what they're barking at? Is it a person? Is it a dog? Is it a delivery person? Let's have a look. It is... That's the wrong camera. It was somebody being dropped off at our house. Not a package, though, unless you count a child as a package, I guess. Anyway. I didn't even give you that option, so if you guessed it, congratulations. That is what it is. Again, no idea if you'll hear them on the recording or not, but if you do, let it be known they are all borf and no brain. So, but isn't that most dogs in a nutshell, bless them. Okay, so, now that's sorted, we can Yeah, we're going to check for units. Nothing's that close to us. So let's just go after the city. That's 4-2. What are they defending with? Just regular defenders. I'm surprised we're struggling that badly to attack. It's not as if we're using interceptors, but we should be fine. I like how I'm saying we're struggling, but we're still 2-1 on to win. Struggling, I guess, is a relative term. So, you need fuel. You are an interceptor, so I'm going to use you to block. And that way you guys can come in and just slowly mess these guys' lives completely up. They thought they were safe near this fungus. They thought wrong. There you go. Now we have an elite chopper. That'll give us a little bit more movement. Let's go back and get fuel. You don't have anywhere to go, so we'll have you wait. It's the downside of blowing up that whole settlement, because now I have to wait for where I want to jump to. As for you, how far can you jump? So you can't jump there, but you can jump on top of them. I don't know how that works from a combat standpoint. Let's have a look. Oh, you just can't do it. I was wondering if you got like a combat bonus or penalty by landing on them. You just can't do it. Oh well. I guess that's the answer that makes the most sense. So, it's not like you can go in and like wrestling move, pin them from the sky. I get it. It would have been good though. I would have been a big fan. Oh, there were multiple units there. You can't move because you need fuel. You need fuel. You only have 14 moves, so I guess you can move there, take them out, and then fall down. There you go. Good effort. And we're not going to do the same with you. In fact, just wait and heal. You need to stay in place. Here come the rovers, which we will have to defend. You need to stay in place. I need to have some defenses around. They don't have to be crazy good, but we do have to have some. Just so I don't have them all blown up in a silly fashion. Any other units around here? Nope. That's fine. You can, in fact, move back. I don't need you. Trance can move forwards. This, I was going to say that was a graphical glitch. It looked like it was falling into the sea. That is not correct. We do not have to deal with eco damage right now. Hopefully we won't have to at any point in this game. I don't usually go crazy ham on the productivity, so we don't typically encounter it. But that doesn't mean it can't happen. Where can I drop you to? Up here? Oh. Okay. Well, we expected him to backstab us at some point, and I guess that was literally the time we walked past his base. Okie dokie. Well, we can't attack over because we don't have amphibious pods on that dude. That's an annoying time for this to happen, because it's right as the turn started. Like, yeah, it was getting right towards its end. It's not as if we just started. And he probably has a bajillion air units he's going to attack me with. So, that's unfortunate. Luckily, we do have some units left, so we can cause some problems for him. Well, this turn's going to take longer than I anticipated. How many moves do you still have left? Because I need, what, 4 to get back? Game? No, I only need 3. Okay. Sometimes with that flat mode, it's hard to tell. Cool, that's got nothing left. He is not immune to probe teams, so that's something to bear in mind. I actually want then, if I'm going to spend money, I might as well spend it here. I just want a crappy ship so I can run through and capture bases we encounter. Because again, I can't jump on here, right? It's like, hey, you cannot be made into the sea. Even if it's literally on the base, you still can't do it. Which is very, very strange to me. That doesn't make a lot of sense. But again, maybe it's a balancing thing, I'm not sure. What that does mean is we have to find out where all of our amphibious jeeps are. If we have any of them left. So I'm going to have to... Headquarters. Lab status. And then we have to do... this one. And we are looking for land units specifically. And we are looking for... where is it? I don't need the BF Jeep. The amphibious Jeep. We literally only have one. Wherever you are, cancel your order. I think you're like down here or something, aren't you? Where are you, amphibious Jeep? Wow, we still have a lot of units to move. Oh, no, he's up here. Okay. That's not the most useful place, because there's no roads up here. And you just know he's going to get blown up if he moves. I should have moved on to the river. That was stupid. Maybe we'll be able to get away there. Okay, there is another amphibious Jeep. Are you in any danger? I'm going to say no. So let's get you to move back. And we're going to start moving you this way. You should be pretty safe. What you defend? There's a lot of units in there, to be fair. Nothing crazy strong, but there's just a lot of units. And just like Miriam, it would appear that he doesn't have defense perimeters everywhere still. I would have thought that would have been a priority for him, given how things have gone, but I guess not. Anyway, I think I'm going to continue this next episode, because that's kind of a cliffhangery place to leave it. If you have been enjoying the series, let me know with the old like, comment, subscribe dance. And most importantly of all, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.